We're just about to deliver our next electric Moke. This one, you might have seen in some previous videos, is like every car, one of my new favorites. But this one in particular was delivered by the customer as a fully restored shell with the custom modifications by him. That, if you're familiar with Mokes, they didn't have these running boards, and so there's a bunch of custom things delivered by him, so electrified by us, and some drivetrain improvements, and also some additional safety features and upgrades to seating and things like that to make it fully compliant and legal here in Victoria. So it contains on the inside our standard Mini and Moke system. So that's a 19 kilowatt hour battery pack, 70 kilowatt motor, about 2/3 of the batteries up the front, about 1/3 in the rear. And that is enough to give you maybe 160, 180 kilometers of range, depending on how you drive it, and enough kind of torque that really, for the weight, this is equivalent to a Tesla Model 3 performance. The limiting factor is traction through these front wheels. On the Moke, we've got some pretty wide tyres fitted, so that does help. Give you that traction, right? Get you that power on the road. But of course, the Moke is not necessarily about going super fast, because as you start to go fast, it messes up your hair, but it gets pretty full on over like 80 k's an hour in something like this without a roof of any kind. But it is glorious driving around in, beachside or anywhere, under 60 in particular. But a lot of fun, a lot of power, a lot of just maneuverability. They're so planted, particularly this kind of wide body, Moke that we've built here. And it's just enormous fun on the road. And like any vehicle where you can kind of reach out and touch the road, when you're driving, you can be doing 40 and it feels like 100 in another car. So a bunch of improvements to make this car more usable, or make use of what it can be. So 4 seats, of course, including these ADR compliant rear seats that are from a company up in Queensland who does fit outs for, small minivans with multiple seats. So inertia wheel belts included, fully ADR compliant, electric power steering in this, a gauge from Dakota Digital, which includes speed, of course, fuel, temperature, and a few other functions on that screen to give you, a bit more detail on the battery system, performance, range available, that kind of thing. The new side screens that we do that give you a little more, structure to these. They were just a really thin bit of sheet metal and a bit of Perspex. They're still a bit of Perspex, but they've got a bit more structure, because one of the things is, of course, once you make everything silent, you can hear everything. And by that, you want to decrease rattles and of course, wind noise where possible on a car like this, and make something that is just smooth and silent as possible. So enormously fun car. This is the customer's second car with us. He has a Mini, now he has a Moke to make the set, of these small performance vehicles we're doing.